They say everything's bigger in Texas, but is it actually true or just a myth? Today we're gonna see what we can discover in the great Lone Star State.
Gotta represent Texas.
Let's start with geography. Texas, one U.S. state, is nearly the size of Western Europe, dozens of countries. That means we have a lot of space to have a lot of big things. I say we because I am originally from Dallas, and both sides of my family live in Texas today. The big things in this state are impossible to miss, especially when you're abroad 11 months of the year. I'm talking about big rest stops. Welcome to Buc-ee's. Big state flags, big booths, big ranches, big pickup trucks, big open skies, big buildings, big candy, big statues. Dwight Eisenhower is from Denison, Texas. Big colleges. These three schools have 160,000 students combined. Big strip malls. More strip malls. More strip malls. Big sushi rolls. So it's like one whole fish per roll. They definitely party big in Texas. Big beers, big water glasses, big speed limits, big airports. DFW is larger than Manhattan. Big cards in Texas. Big high school football stadiums, like this stadium in Allen, Texas. It costs $60 million to build, and it can hold as many people as Madison Square Garden. For a high school, don't forget about the biggest state capitol, which is 14 feet taller than the U.S. Capitol in D.C. The biggest NFL stadium with the biggest jumbotron. Alright, let's talk food. Barbecue. Big ass Texas barbecue with big ass portions. So we just ordered this brisket nachos. I think it's a Texas thing. Don't forget about the massive breakfast burritos. Big food leads me into big people. Texas consistently ranks among the top 5 most obese states in the U.S.A. There is no concept of portion control here. That's a huge size, Grandma. Let's talk big cities. Texas has 3 of the 4 fastest growing cities in America: Austin, Dallas, and Houston. The combined population of these 3 cities is 15 million people. And lastly, Texas has big money. There are 33 billionaires living in this state. Michael Dell, Jerry Jones, Mark Cuban. Texas's GDP is $1.7 trillion, which as a sovereign country would be the 10th largest economy in the world, ahead of South Korea and Canada. If this video didn't make it clear enough, things are certainly bigger in Texas. But big doesn't always mean bad. It's a great life here in Texas. Business is booming. People are smiling. Texas is a wonderful state, and I love coming back here every year. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.